Welcome to pool opening 2022 part 76. I don't remember anymore. This has become a little bit of a hot spot, as you can tell. So we have some visitors, even though the pool isn't quite ready yet. But we have a little more vacuuming to do, and we're going to do this the right way, using the right tool for the job. Now it's windy today, as you can tell, so we're going to just do our best as far as that goes. You see I still have the vacuum head on the pole, and that's all fine and good, and it does a fine job for what it is. But sometimes it's just too big to get into certain spots, and therefore we enter the small brush, the small vacuum brush. This one here. There are holes in this. It's beat up. It needs replacement soon. But there are holes in this vacuum port right there. And this will let us get into finer detail areas. Now, there's nothing wrong with this brush, and it works great. The only issue you are going to run into is that whatever you brush stays in the pool. So it pretty much just puts it into suspension. So if we had a way to get rid of that while we are brushing it anyway, that would be great. So that's why we're going to use the little brush right there. For this, what I like to do is set this up the very same way as the big vacuum, except being that I've gotten already a lot of the green out and the filter is very near the pressure where it needs to be backwashed, I like to vacuum with this to the filter. Now, yeah, that's going to clog your filter up. I get that, but sometimes it's better than wasting all that water. You really don't want to run the big vacuum to your filter. And this all, of course, depends on what kind of filter you have. Like if you have a cartridge filter and you know that you need to change that thing out this year, this would be a prime opportunity. I mean, if it's going to be thrown out, why not just destroy it to start with? I have a DE filter, so I get to backwash it, and I need to do that anyway, just based on all the green there. So, you know, why not? So now we got a problem. We need to get this thing in the pool and keep it there in the water. And that usually is generally not a possibility. So, I mean, I can put it in, send it on down, but it generally tries to float to the surface. So we're just going to try our best here, hope that it doesn't make its way into the pool. And without changing anything as far as the multi-port valve, I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. After, of course, I empty the basket just to ensure the best flow. And there's just a couple little leaves in there, not bad. So we're going to just plug it in. And we're going to wait till this gets heavy. You can see it droop. There it is. Boom. There it is. Alright, we got water flowing. Let's get that air out of the pump now. So there's still air in there, but it doesn't really make it here because of the fluid dynamics. So we're just going to shut off the skimmer that I don't need, which is the E skimmer. And we should get some air, unless it already passed. There it is. So that's going to purge itself. Multi-port valve is still on filtration. I am going to shut my solar off. Because we don't need it going through that. And the air may or may not clear, but we still have suction, and that's the main thing. By killing the one skimmer, I get more suction there. But I'm leaving the main drain on because It's otherwise too much suction, and the biggest problem really is you don't want it to pump to lose prime, get airlocked, anything like that. And there's plenty of pressure with just the two open like that. And the main thing is none of this water is going down the drain. It's all getting filtered. So we're not wasting water, so we can leave other ports open. So I want you to pay particular attention to the green stripe that is where the pool wall slants. So that's, it looks on camera, I don't know, 1.5 feet or so down from where the skimmer is over there. So like right there's a green stripe. So now I can take this little guy come in here. I'll start in the corner because that's a good place. And take a look at how nice that works. It's like a magic eraser. It's just gone. Just that fast. Now this method is not going to replace traditional vacuuming. I mean, how much are you going to get in here with a little tiny brush? Let's be realistic. But this is great for detail work. Obviously, I have a lot of work to do. And for that, this isn't necessarily the very best tool for the job. The regular brush would be better, but that of course is going to suspend everything in the pool, water, and make it murky, cloudy, and that'll have to filter itself out. So I want to try to vacuum up as much as I can with this first before I brush it and get all of that off. So I'm going to work on this for some time and get what I can get, and then the rest is going to go and be brushed into the pool with the big brush. Well, that's looking a lot better. Obviously, I didn't hit everything, and there is no way to hit everything. There's still spots that are definitely green, but hey, we did a lot. Oh, we got a brush in the pool. That's because it is time to brush the rest of the pool. And speaking of brushes, this one's about had it. It was just not working too well for me toward the very end. And what happens with brushes, this one and the one in the pool, is the sun just degrades the bristles after a while, and they're nylon, so they just wear out. This thing is $8, $9. It's not a lot of money, so just replace it. One thing I might try is to remove the bristles from it and sort of make a new tool out of it. I don't know if I'll be successful in that or if I'll even do it, but it certainly looks like an idea that might be useful for getting some of the detritus from the bottom of the pool. So you know the deal with this. You wet the brush, put a little toothpaste on there, and then you can go in the pool and brush. This is sort of a relaxing experience, but it's going to cloud your water up like no tomorrow. But it's a necessary thing. Just by doing that, I have that whole swath done. Just like that. But it's leaving cloudiness in the water. So I got a pool to do this too, so there's no skill involved. It's just all muscle, just work at it. Yuck. Doesn't look too good. But I did the sides and the slanty part, and all that green it goes to the bottom. So the last thing is to brush the floor of the pool. And what I like to do, because I have a main drain in the center, is I like to kind of think of that as like a star and like a starburst pattern kind of thing, but do it reverse. Go from the outside in and kind of sweep all that crap to the main drain. That way the filter can suck it up. Just in that area, and you have to have a light touch with it, because as you see, it makes like a cloud, and that one I overshot. So you want to like stop early or not push as hard or as fast. See, I'll stop there, and that one's settling about where I want. So now I get to go around the pool for the third time. I did the side walls, then the slanty walls, and now the floor, just so I can get the main part of it over to the main drain and let that filter suck that up. But it's definitely going to be time to backwash, and that is going to be the next part of this series. So with that, like I said, this is pretty much just all manual labor. There's no real skill involved in it. Maybe you can see, I can't really see the screen, but maybe you could see the clean swath where the brush has been. So you get the general idea. You just want to get as much as this green stuff out of the pool and just be done with it. And that really is the name of the game. Get as much out as you can, and then hope that the chemicals and robot and everything else will help you out with the rest. Because it's getting to be that point where it's a lot of manual labor at this point, and I'm really getting tired of it. Between vacuuming the pool twice manually and now brushing it, going around with the little one, and now this brush. So yeah, it's a lot of work having a pool, but it's going to pay off for you all summer. So that's going to do it for this part of the series. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.